Hi everyone, and welcome to part 8 now in my video series about how to sell vintage print ads for great money on eBay or any other selling platform of your choice. In this episode, we're going to take a look at what to do with the rest of the magazine. Once you've taken out all the juicy bits, all the good ads from it, you're still left with a lot of very sellable material within the magazine. Let's take a look at a few ideas that I have as far as what to do with the rest of this magazine. Hopefully it will help you, and if you have any other ideas, you let me know and leave a comment below. I'd be happy to take a look. Let's get started. The first suggestion is to sell individual articles within the magazine itself. Obviously, Life magazine, Collier's magazine, Good Housekeeping, all the usual candidates have great articles contained within that I usually bypass in order to gather up, all the cool print ads to sell for good money. But in this instance, you have a really good example from 1956. It's Elvis, of course, kind of a new phenomenon, Elvis and rock and roll. And you can see the pictures here. It's a 9-page article, it looks like, all devoted to Elvis. Something that obviously is extremely sellable, extremely collectible, and not the kind of thing I just want to discard. So I have this one up for sale in my store right now, a 9-page article about Elvis Aaron Presley, King of Rock and Roll, from Life magazine in 1956. This is just one example, but there's tons of articles contained within these magazines. So take a look. Look for very famous, iconic people like Elvis, Marilyn Monroe, any president, an article devoted to any sort of historical event. All of those things will definitely sell. So pull them out, scan them just like you would scan the ads, put them together, throw a price up, and sell some articles from your magazines. My second suggestion or idea here is, and you can see I have an Etsy screen up, a couple of Etsy screens are coming up for you, is this concept of gathering up loose pieces of paper from the magazine. You could see in this listing, kind of just a hodgepodge of different pages, some nice illustrations there. Throw them all together, put them up in a lot. This one, I think it says, a lot of cartoons, ads, and art from original New Yorker magazines from the 50s. Crafters love this kind of stuff. They use this for mixed lots, for crafts, for junk journals. Perfect opportunity to get rid of some stuff, some excess in your magazine, and make some good money on them. Here's another Etsy listing. This is, you can see it says for a junk journal, collage, scrapbooking. You have FDR there. You have a picture of Einstein right there. How could you go wrong with that? And then you have Princess Grace in this one. Same sort of concept, just kind of grab up some miscellaneous pages from your magazine, throw them together in a lot. This one is up for $14. It's just 30 pages, assorted scrapbooking type material, and people will eat this stuff up. And then we have a couple of examples of the same sort of stuff over on eBay. Not a lot of effort put into this. It's just kind of a filler from magazines, but it's the same concept. And believe it or not, people will buy this stuff. Again, usually crafters. They use it for collages, for anything else. And here's another example. This is from Collier's, a magazine that we feature quite prominently and list ads from all the time. Great magazine. This one has a little more effort put into it, you could say. There seems to be some sort of a theme in this one. It's all these illustrations of ladies in dresses. Definitely something to consider. There's a soldier there. And there's most definitely a marketplace for this kind of stuff. The third and perhaps easiest idea of the bunch is if you take a look at the back of many magazines, especially the really older ones, the turn of the century through, let's say, the 30s or so, Great Depression era, you'll come across tons of really small ads. They almost look like something you would see in a classified section of an old newspaper, really small micro-sized ads, 1 inch, 2 inches long, something like that. Now, there are a handful of those that I will absolutely sell on their own for great money, and you can see I've done many videos about that, about the value sometimes contained within those smaller ads. But if you just want to bulk out a bunch of them at once, it's a great idea to take several pages from magazines, those last several pages, just throw them all together and sell them as a lot of ads, vintage print ads, and you can highlight some of them if you'd like. If you see something that's really marketable, a product that's very popular, you can kind of highlight that. Otherwise, just sell it as a mixed lot of vintage print ads. That will also be a great way to get rid of some excess in your magazine and still make some money in doing so. All right, and that'll do it. Quick video today. Just wanted to create something because I did receive several questions about what you do with the rest of the magazine. If you have any other ideas on your own, what to do with some of the remaining pieces of the magazine, I would absolutely love to hear about them. So please leave a comment below, and I would love to share them and discuss them with all of you. I really appreciate you taking the time to watch the video. Part 8 in this series, it just keeps growing. If you haven't subscribed already, I would really appreciate it if you would take a moment and join the club here. It's an honor to have all of you as part of my channel, and I hope you get some value from it. Enjoy the content. We do live shows on Monday evenings, chat show style, 7 p.m., and we usually do listing shows asterisk listing shows. Fridays around 6 p.m. Eastern Time. I hope to see you there on one of those live shows. And in the meantime, please give a thumbs up if you enjoyed this content. And again, I'd be honored if you would consider subscribing to the channel. It's been a pleasure. I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye, everybody.